Alicia of Ellis Family Farms, and I want to talk to you today. Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to do a project I've never done before, so it's going to be kind of interesting. Those of you who have been following me for a while know that we live out in the middle of this 40-acre plot out here. We own the middle 13 1/3 acres. Tom's two sisters owns the 13 1/3 acres on each end, but they don't live in here. So basically, Tom and I are responsible for all 40 acres that are here. And it's reclaimed coal pits. Means that back in the 80s they did strip mining for coal pits, for coal, and then it's been all bulldozed over, and we find all kinds of stuff coming up out of the ground. Okay, it's getting better as we work, but you know, pipes heave up out of the ground. When we dug the vineyard, grease rags were wrapped around the auger, and just, I don't know, there's just been, not so many rocks. Ours was one of the later rehabbed places. Some of the earlier ones, they were just huge boulders all over these people's properties, and so they can't do too much with it. But at the same time, we don't have a lot of topsoil here either, and so I've been trying to make things work out here because I want this to be my homestead and my home, but at the same time, a few years ago, Tom got sick. As some of you know, he ended up with some really deep depression, and we even lost a business, and a few things have changed over the years because of it. But fortunately, this camper, and this is not much of a camper, was kind of cool. I'm wondering if it came from Katrina. It is a FEMA trailer, but we got it at an auction for $2,800, and after taxes and everything, it was just over $3,000. So that's a pretty good deal. But we've been living here. Next month, we've been living in this camper for 4 years, and that's fine. But there are several things that I've been having to put up with since then too. There's no running water in this camper. And you go, so hook up some water. Well, there's no septic to run it to. The toilet is the whole drainage system is supposed to go into a septic system or sewage or something like that. This is not a self-contained camper. This is supposed to be hooked into some sort of sewage system. So there's been no real reason to hook up water here and into the camper. That's why I'm always filling up water jugs down by the vineyard. That's why I've been pushing so hard to have a bathroom out in the barn. And why I now have the sink and the washing machine and stuff like that there. I now for just over a year, I've had a toilet out there, and we've had a laboratory put in here in the last few months and stuff too. So it's been just a slow thing. But I want to show you what I've been dealing with in here. Now, obviously, because we live in a camper, things are not as clean, and well, I try to keep it clean, but it's just, it's cluttered. I want to show you what I got in the bathroom, and I'm going to show you when I'm going to do some changes on it. Okay, it's tight in here, but I want to show you what we're going on. This is a shower. This is where I hang up my rain stuff, which is like, works out good because it drains into the tub. But this is where our hospital potty chair has been going for the last probably 6 years. And the only problem with it is because it's in a tub, and I'll show it to you after I get things done here. But the legs to the hospital potty chair started going through the toilet, not the toilet, but the shower. And so I've been afraid ever since then that we were not going to have, I was going to fall through the shower. So Tom put a piece of plywood in there, and that helped for a while, but now the plywood's trying to go through the floor, and his answer to that was get a bigger piece of plywood. Well, I'm an old fat lady, and if I fall through the shower floor, I'm going to be mad. just to be honest with you. Okay, so over here is where the toilet is. Now this is where I put my dirty clothes and stuff. And because this was not designed to travel, but we took it on a trip one time and that got busted. And because that's in the tub, we have to climb up on the toilet here. Well, the whole seat's coming off now. See, it's just coming on off. And I thought, you know what? I need this space. I'm tired of crawling over it. I'm tired of working around it. So what I'm going to do today is remove the toilet and put a piece of plywood where it was to cover up the hole and stuff. Our furnace doesn't work, so it's not a big deal if we cover up that vent or not. And so that's my big chore for the day, or not chore, but project, is I'm going to remove this toilet, get it out of here, make some room, and then what I'll do is I'll get this toilet out of the tub, put it over here, and then I can use this for storage for stuff, and get that all cleaned up and get things going and good again. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. Alright, me and my bright ideas. Okay, I got the lid of the tank off easy. It's got the seat off of the lid and stuff like that, and that was easy. And I thought, well, since this is porcelain and I am lying on the floor in a cramped camper, and I thought, well, since this is porcelain, I'll try to take this bolt out and do it on both sides, and just take the tank off, and then take the rest of the toilet out separately. And I've cranked and cranked and cranked on that until my hand is cramped, and that's just one, and it's nowhere near off. And I thought, okay, fine, I will just take the whole toilet out, because I've already, if you can see, I've already got this disconnected. But I get down here, I don't know what the heck this is. Crescent wrench won't catch on it. None of my box wrenches are catching on it. It's either too little or too big. I mean, I've done metric and imperial. What the heck? So I texted my son, told him I was considering a sledgehammer or chisel, and he's thinking I should try channel locks. So I'll try that next. This should have been an easy chore, and this is what happens when you don't know what you're doing. I was getting aggravated with the toilet and needed a break, and I decided to go check eggs. And then I noticed the dogs are over here. Busy. I mean, we're way away from everything over here. And there must be a vole in this hole. But she's digging hard, and Gracie's waiting, hoping she comes up with something there. Pretty deep hole, too. It's funny because when she sticks her head down in there, sometimes her hind legs are way up high. She looks funny. Yeah, this is going to be fun to mow this summer, but you can tell that it's probably where we just do the bush hogger, and it's going to be not get mowed that much anyway. But she wants it. They've been over here for a long time. Well, you can kind of tell because it's been dug up so bad. And this ground is hard. You just got to know. I got 2 more post holes dug yesterday. I got this one done and that one over there. So I've got a total of 5 dug. And I did get some cardboard laid down, but actually it was just a little extra piece and I needed some place to put it. And then, and I'm going to put some more wood chips down because they've scratched it up so much that everything's kind of getting unburied, getting unearthed, or whatever you call it. But this has come along pretty good, I think. And I think it'll work out once I get it all into place. I thought this, not only would this be good for what I was talking about for protecting the birds and for the tomatoes and stuff too, but it'd be also good for shade cloth if we want it this summer. Ooh, this is a change. I've got 2 eggs in this outside one here. Awesome. See if I've got any inside at all then. I had 4 more eggs inside the mobile egg unit. Woohoo, this is the most I've had in weeks, I think. Awesome, this is great. I'm excited. Alright. Nothing else works. I couldn't even find the chisels, but I just got a hammer and a large screwdriver and I just busted that sucker out. I was going to win one way or another. Now I got to figure out what to do with that part that's sticking up there and do a few other things there, but by golly, it's out. Well, actually it's not. It's over here by the front door. So now I got to take it out. Well, I got the screws out of all the holes, and I got a lot of the wax off of it. And I've got to do some more work and figure out how to get that flange out, because I obviously do not know what I'm doing. But if I can get that flange out, and get that level to the ground. And I guess what I'm going to have to do is take that water pipe, since we're just not going to ever have water in here, and I think I'll just cut that off at the cabinet there. And if anybody ever wants this camper after us, they'll just have to figure out how to do the plumbing themselves, because I'm going to make this cleared out, and this is where I'm going to put the hospital potty chair. I'm going to put the plywood down and get it here, and get where we can sit here instead of in the shower. So I'm tired. This was close, lot harder. It was a lot harder work than I thought it was going to be. It took me a lot longer, and now it's time for me to cook dinner down. But something is done and moving forward, and that's all I want.